Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Toronto Blue Jays have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, the guy with the big yacker. The yellow hammer, Uncle Charlie, Adam Wainwright. What should we keep an eye on here?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Swing and a miss, and we're underway from St. Louis.
First pitch, 115.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Fires to first on the run. One up, one down. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. And first offering is fouled off. Singy, here's an Adam Wainwright nugget. He's faced every team in the majors except the St. Louis Cardinals. To the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Bo Bichette now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Having a big series so far with 8 hits. Hit hard, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Definitely a factor in the series with 5 hits and 4 runs batted in. And first offering is fouled off. Kiermaier on second. Bichette over at first with one away.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. O'Neill pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Here's George Springer. Good power, not great in the OBP department. In the air, left field. Walker gets under it. Squeezes it. And the inning is over. Blue Jays leave. Now up for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Bassett, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. And here it comes. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Now the number 2 hitter, Lars Nootbaar. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
0-2 now. To third, Chapman. Throws to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Batting fourth, the second baseman.
Here's Nolan Gorman. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Nootbaar at second with 2 down.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Here's the 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Top of the second. Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen.
The catcher, Danny.
Wainwright back to work. Popped in the air, left side. Arenado makes the grab, 1 away. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. And first offering is fouled off. Brandon Belt, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the Giants in 2012 and 2014. They called him the captain for a couple of years.
Yeah, and I remember Bruce Bochy talking about Brandon Belt when he was just coming up to the big leagues and said he was a left-handed Buster Posey.
Number 36 next up for the Blue Jays. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. To third, might be 2. Fired to second, and that's 2. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Arenado. This one popped up. Bichette moving under this one. And he makes the catch. 1 down. Jordan Walker getting ready to hit. And there's the strike. That's through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Popped up. Merrifield settles under it. And there's 2 down. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And that's in there for strike 1. Fought off foul. 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it, and that is that. Redbirds down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Matt Chapman. Wainwright back to work. Chapman in his 6th season, 29 years old, and he took home a Gold Glove in 2021. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Chris Adam Wainwright, for all the accolades, multiple All-Star games, multiple Gold Gloves. He may have the title as one of the best pitchers to never win a Cy Young Award. And, of course, there's that curveball. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure. And he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. First offering misses the mark.
Yeah, and he is the Uncle Charlie of this era. Guy's just got a phenomenal one. It seems like he has gotten better as he has aged. More finesse, ability to move his pitches around. And boy, the combination between Wainwright and Yadier Molina, historic.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Here's Kiermaier now. Kiermaier, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 1-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
In the air, left field. Walker gets under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in St. Louis, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Juan Yepez. And there's a strike. Yepez goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and they'll usually in left field to. The 0-2. Out towards left center. Number 36 has this one sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
He swings and fouls one off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That one fouled off. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. That clips the zone, and that's strike one. Goldie getting to start at first. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. The next offering misses. Now 1-2. This one in the air center field. Kiermaier trying to get there and makes the play, and that's out number 3. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. And it's 2-0.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage to the sun out.
As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the shortstop at the plate. Bo Bichette. The wind of the pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Wainwright winds and fires. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Wainwright is ready and fires. Just misses with that one. root bar at a dead sprint. He can't squeeze it, and it drops in foul. Popped up. Edman makes the play, and there's one away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Kicks and deals. Bounce to third. Arenado zips it across, and Guerrero is set down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Into the outfield, base hit. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
He popped out his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Wainwright comes set, fires. On the ground to third. They take the force out. That's out number 3. Blue Jays held in check, and they're down 2-0. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Jansen makes the play, and there's one down. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. It bangs off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
One out and a runner at second. That's in there, and that is strike 2. Caught him looking for the K.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Next one misses. 2-1. Arenado stands at second with 2 gone. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. This one popped up right side. Merrifield brings it in for the 3rd out. Leave one. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Leading off, Brandon Belt. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Gorman whips it to first on the run. Yeah, they get Belt for the out. So up next for Toronto, number 36. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a slow roller. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. On the ground, could be 2. Flips it for 1. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Juan Yepez. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Why to kick the pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. One away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And a foul ball.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Righty to the plate. Ball one there.
It's a good take.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Tommy Edman will hit next. Lifted in the air, out to left. Number 36 under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And down in order. Back here in St. Louis, top of the 6th inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Swings and misses. Going 1. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone. And that is gone. That was a moonshot. His 2nd of the year. It's 2-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Will Bichette up to the dish. And it's fouled away.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one is out of here. He'll touch them all. 3rd home run of the season, and we are all tied up. It's 2-2.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one fouled off. Vladdy in his 4th year, 24 years old, and he won a Gold Glove last season. Smoked into left, base hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Out there to center. That takes care of Springer. And there's one down. Now it's Jansen to hit. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Edman. There's 1. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once. Bottom of the 6th. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a pop-up. He's got it, and there's one down. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Next offering is outside. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Nootbaar stands at first with 1 out. Foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
First offering, and it just misses. Fouled off left side.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And they get Arenado for the out. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 left for the Cardinals, and this game is still tied at 2-2. New pitcher on now, Jake Woodford.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And first offering is fouled off. Lifted in the air down the left side. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one ripped. O'Neill going back some more. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Number 36 next up for the Blue Jays. In the air to left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Now it's Matt Chapman.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Dakota Hudson getting loose out there. That's to third. And he grabs it foul. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. And yet another twin killing. Their 4th of the day, and it ends the inning. 1 hit in the... Back here at Busch Stadium. Now the left fielder, Jordan Walker. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Foul ball there.
You know, these Cardinals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Strike 2.
2 strikes.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Guerrero makes the grab for the 2nd out. And now the DH, Juan Yepez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. And that's through there for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Kicks and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Bounced up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. The Cards leave one. Score remains 2-2. Ready to begin the 8th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Whit Merrifield. And a pitch. Line and a base hit into right.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep. 3rd home run of the season, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-2.
With this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Jacob Barnes on a pitch out of the pen here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And the batter is George Springer. Swings through that one. 0-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. In the air on the infield. Gorman in position. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Danny Jansen, the next to hit. Out towards right center field. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Snags it on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's 5-2. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. Back here in St. Louis, now at the plate, Tommy Edman. A new arm into the game, the righty, Yimi Garcia. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. The pitch. That's a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Fouled off. He was late.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Nope.
That misses. And that is ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Bichette moving under it. 2 down. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail at 5-2. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the DH, Brandon Bell. And the pitch. Out to center. O'Neill getting an angle on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down. And now, number 36. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Barnes, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Lifted in the air, right field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
There's a swing and a drive. Nootbaar going back on this one. Racing back some more. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run. And that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
That's a laser base hit. O'Neill whips it back in. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. They get 1, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Kiermaier leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one ripped to left, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Andre Palante. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. 2 on, 2 outs. That's ripped. Base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Springer now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3 onto the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Blue Jays 7 and the Cardinals 2. Bottom of the 9. Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
The second baseman.
Chad Green ready to go.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Righty delivers. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And they get Arenado for the out. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Walker, the next to hit, takes ball 1. There's a strike. Here's a 1-1. Into center and a base hit.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's out of here. Wilson Contreras blasts one out, and they close the gap. It's 7-4. This crowd back alive.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Next offering is foul back. Is just 1 strike away. And down on strikes. And that'll do it.
Well, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're heading to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing. Sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs on